This might surprise you. Björk's choir of robots. In a fascinating blend of technology and art, the Icelandic singer Björk took musical performance to an extraordinary level by collaborating with a choir of robots. These robotic singers, designed with cutting-edge technology, showcase Björk's avant-garde style and creativity. Imagine thousands of tiny voices synchronized perfectly, generating a rich tapestry of sound that traditional choirs could only dream of achieving. Björk, known for her innovative approach, often defies musical norms, and this performance was no exception. By infusing robotics into live music, she explored themes of connection and disconnection in our modern world. The event not only entertained but also sparked conversations about the future of music and technology. Could robotic choirs perform alongside human artists in the future? With Björk leading the way, the possibilities seem endless. Did you know your brain ignores your nose? It's true, even though our noses are right in the middle of our daily view, most of us are blissfully unaware of their presence. This surprising phenomenon happens because of something called perceptual adaptation. Our brain is designed to filter out unnecessary information to make focusing on important things easier. Since our noses don't change much in position or shape, the brain decides it's not worth the effort to pay attention to them, allowing us to concentrate on the world around us. This nifty trick is helpful, especially in busy environments, letting us notice moving cars, cheerful faces, or a beautiful sunset instead of the nose that's cutely perched right in front of us. The brain's ability to filter out constant stimuli, like our noses, showcases just how efficient our minds are. So the next time you think about what you see, remember that your brain is selectively making your view clearer by helping you forget your own nose. Get ready for the thrill of Zarpato. This extreme show features daring motorcyclists performing heart-stopping stunts inside a giant metal sphere. As they race around, these riders use centrifugal force to defy gravity, allowing them to speed along vertical and horizontal walls. Imagine the rush as you watch them zoom by, flipping and spinning at incredible speeds. Zarpato is not just a show, it's an adrenaline-packed spectacle that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. The skill and precision required to navigate such tight spaces while maintaining control is truly mind-blowing. Spectators are often left in awe, cheering as the riders showcase their bravery and expertise. Have you ever seen anything quite like it? Zarpato combines skill, excitement, and a touch of danger, making it a must-see for thrill seekers and families alike. This might surprise you. Caterpillars have 12 eyes. These fascinating creatures possess 12 simple eyes, arranged in 6 pairs on either side of their heads. While that might sound impressive, the truth is their vision isn't as sharp as you might think. Caterpillars rely primarily on their other senses, especially their antennae and sensitive body hairs, to help them navigate their environment. These additional sensory tools are critical for detecting nearby objects, food, and potential predators. The eyes of a caterpillar are designed to sense light and movement rather than form detailed images. It's a bit like trying to assemble a puzzle with only a few pieces. Helpful, but not the full picture. As they munch on leaves and prepare for their transformation into butterflies, these interesting creatures thrive in their surroundings using their unique sensory combination. So next time you spot a caterpillar, remember, they might have 12 eyes, but it's their other quirky adaptations that truly keep them alive. Most people don't know this, but Finland loves coffee. With an impressive coffee culture, Finns consume about twice as much coffee per person each year compared to Italians. Imagine drinking up to 12 kilos of coffee annually. This passion for coffee isn't just a caffeine fix. It's deeply woven into social practices and daily routines. In Finland, coffee breaks are a cherished tradition, often including pastries or sweet treats. These breaks happen multiple times throughout the day, turning coffee time into a delightful social experience. Additionally, the Finnish favor light roasted coffee, which showcases a smooth flavor profile. Cafes dot the landscape, providing cozy spots for friends to gather and enjoy a cup. So next time you sip your coffee, consider how Finland takes its love for this beverage to heart, turning each cup into a moment of connection and joy. Can you believe women sued their husbands for impotence? In 16th century France, this striking legal scenario unfolded, giving women the power to challenge their spouses in court. If a woman suspected her husband was impotent, she could bring a case against him, seeking a formal declaration of his inability to perform sexually. The process was quite unusual. It involved thorough examinations conducted by a panel of priests and midwives who would assess the man's reproductive capacity. This unique legal practice wasn't merely about personal grievances. It also had social implications, as it allowed women to assert their rights and seek divorce if their husbands could not fulfill their marital duties. While it may seem bizarre today, this practice reflects the complex dynamics of marriage and gender roles in the past. It raises fascinating questions about the social norms of the time and how women navigated legal systems that were often stacked against them. Just imagine what this reveals about the challenges and expectations of marriages back then. Did you know Raphael Lemkin invented the term genocide? This remarkable Polish-Jewish lawyer introduced the term in 1943 to describe the systematic extermination of a specific group of people. Lemkin was deeply motivated by the disturbing events of World War II, which included the horrific treatment and mass killing of Jews and others. He wanted to ensure that such atrocities would never be overlooked again, so he sought a word that could capture the full horror of these acts. Before this, there was no single word that encompassed the calculated cruelty aimed at entire communities based solely on their identity. Lemkin's passion for justice and human rights led him to advocate for international laws aimed at preventing future genocides. Today, his efforts have had a lasting impact on how we discuss and combat such atrocities, reminding us that we must always strive to protect human dignity. Lemkin's legacy has sparked continued dialogue around the importance of recognizing and addressing injustices. How can we ensure history never repeats itself? Experience the magic of the Akita Song Festival returning. After a long break due to the pandemic, this beloved annual event in Japan is back, much to the delight of locals and visitors. Traditionally a dazzling showcase, the festival once filled the night sky with 10,000 glowing paper lanterns, creating a vibrant, enchanting atmosphere. However, this year, the festival has been reimagined with a more intimate flair, featuring only 30 talented performers. This shift highlights the essence of community spirit, allowing attendees to truly connect with the artists and each other. The performances showcase traditional Japanese music and dance, drawing from rich cultural roots that are both captivating and soul-stirring. As the performers present their artistry under the shimmering lights, festival goers can feel the warmth of the Akita community's resilience and passion. So whether you are a first-timer or a returning fan, the festival promises an unforgettable experience that celebrates both tradition and renewal. Are you ready to soak in the sounds and sights? Have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? This fascinating city is special because it sits on two continents, Europe and Asia. Divided by the Bosphorus Strait, Istanbul offers a blend of cultures, traditions, and flavors from both sides. On one side, you can stroll through the vibrant neighborhoods of Europe, immersing yourself in its artsy atmosphere and historic landmarks like the majestic Hagia Sophia. Cross over to the Asian side and you'll discover a more relaxed vibe, with quaint streets and local markets that showcase the rich culinary scene. This geographical split not only shapes the city's skyline, but also influences its lifestyle and social dynamics. Istanbul is where the East meets the West, creating a unique fusion that attracts millions of tourists each year. Whether you're enjoying a ferry ride across the Bosphorus or sampling delicious street food, experiencing Istanbul is like walking through a living history book. So if you ever get the chance to visit, how will you explore this remarkable city that straddles two worlds? Can you imagine that rare albino zebras exist? These stunning creatures are not just a different shade of regular zebras, they are a rare marvel of nature. Albino zebras stand out due to a genetic mutation that affects melanin production in their bodies. This lack of pigment means that instead of the usual black and white stripes, their skin appears white or a light shade, with very light or even pinkish stripes. Their striking appearance captivates wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike, as sightings of these rare animals are incredibly uncommon in the wild. Yet this unique charm comes with challenges. The absence of melanin can increase their vulnerability to the sun, making them susceptible to sunburn and skin cancer. Additionally, this unusual pigmentation may complicate their social interactions within herds, as they may be perceived differently by their peers. Moreover, their lighter color can hinder their camouflage, leaving them more exposed to predators. So the existence of albino zebras invites fascinating discussions about survival, adaptation, and the wonders of genetics in nature. Just imagine spotting one of these beautiful rare zebras roaming the savanna, a true gem of the wilderness. Turns out the truth is that whiskey fueled Walgreens' growth. During Prohibition, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, the United States faced a nationwide ban on alcohol sales. Yet there was a fascinating loophole. Pharmacists could still prescribe medicinal whiskey. This unique situation provided Walgreens, a small chain with only 20 stores at the time, an extraordinary opportunity. By positioning itself as a medicinal supplier, Walgreens expanded rapidly, skyrocketing to over 400 locations. People flocked to pharmacies not just for the thrill of a forbidden drink, but also due to the popular belief that whiskey offered health benefits. As a result, Walgreens became synonymous with this trend, serving a critical need during difficult times when many businesses struggled to stay afloat. The long lines of customers seeking whiskey prescriptions transformed Walgreens into a household name. This remarkable growth story highlights how Prohibition unexpectedly shaped the trajectory of a well-known brand, showing that even in challenging circumstances, unique opportunities can lead to significant success. Next time you consider Walgreens, think about their intriguing link to Prohibition and the world of medicinal whiskey. Did you know that Vin Diesel is a Dungeons & Dragons fan? It's hard to picture the tough guy from action movies like Fast and Furious sitting around a table rolling dice. But that's exactly what he does. Vin Diesel isn't just a Hollywood superstar, he's a passionate gamer who has embraced the world of D&D for more than 2 decades. His journey with the game began in childhood and has only deepened over the years. In numerous interviews, Diesel has revealed how playing Dungeons & Dragons not only fueled his imagination, but also ignited his creativity. He immerses himself into the role-playing experience, meticulously crafting characters and engaging narratives that excite both him and his friends. This devotion to gaming even permeates his acting career. His roles often reflect the adventure and richness of storytelling found in D&D. So the next time you see him in a high-octane action scene, remember, behind the muscle and grit, there lies a devoted gamer who understands the magic of a good story and the thrill of teamwork, just like in a classic D&D campaign. Can you imagine that towering wax palms exist? The Cocora Valley in Colombia is a breathtaking sight, famous for its majestic wax palms, which are the national tree of the country. These palms can reach heights of over 60 meters, creating an otherworldly skyline against the lush green backdrop of the Andes. As you hike through the Cocora Valley, you'll find a network of trails that weave through foggy forests and coffee plantations, leading to stunning panoramic views that will leave you in awe. Each step reveals a unique part of this incredible landscape, where the towering palms sway gently in the breeze, and the air is filled with the scent of rich coffee beans. Visitors often come not just for the beauty, but also for the abundant wildlife, including colorful hummingbirds and playful waxy monkeys. So whether you're an adventurous hiker or a nature lover, Cocora Valley offers a memorable experience that showcases the true beauty of Colombia. Ever wondered how automatic parking systems work? These innovative technologies have revolutionized the way we park our cars. With just a touch of a button, drivers can send their vehicles to a designated parking spot without the need for any complicated maneuvers. The system uses a combination of sensors and cameras to scan surroundings, ensuring a smooth and safe parking experience. When the driver steps out of the car, the automatic parking system takes over, navigating the vehicle into a space while avoiding obstacles. This is a game changer for urban areas, where parking can be a huge hassle. By eliminating the hassle and stress of parking, these systems not only save time, but also reduce the risk of accidents that can happen during tricky parking situations. So, next time you see a car slide into a tight spot all by itself, you can appreciate the smart technology at work. You might be shocked to learn about airplane eating. In a peculiar case that defies logic, a Frenchman named Michel Lotito consumed an entire airplane over 2 years, thanks to a rare condition known as pica. This fascinating disorder drives individuals to eat non-food items, often leading to bizarre eating habits. Lotito, known as Mr. Eat-It-All, munched through metal, rubber, and other plane materials, showcasing an incredible ability to digest even the toughest substances. His journey began with the smaller parts of the aircraft, eventually tackling what many would consider impossible. This strange fascination with airplane components might seem alarming, yet Lotito claimed he felt no adverse effects. He often joked about his unusual diet, turning what could be a tragic tale into a unique story of human peculiarity. What does this reveal about our relationship with food and the limits of human appetite? Surprisingly, it's a fact that taxes weren't everything. The American Revolution is often thought to have erupted purely over taxes, particularly the infamous Tea Act. However, this view misses other important reasons behind the colonists' desire for independence. Yes, taxes like the Stamp Act and Tea Act stirred up anger, but deeper issues fueled this fire. Many colonists were frustrated by their lack of representation in the British Parliament, feeling that their voices were ignored. Additionally, the presence of British troops on American soil made people uneasy, as it symbolized oppression rather than protection. Moreover, colonists were eager for the freedom to expand westward, which was often blocked by British policies. The rallying cry of no taxation without representation oversimplifies a vital struggle for political autonomy. Colonists weren't just fighting to save a few dollars. They were fighting for the right to govern themselves and shape their own futures. Here's a wild fact about Dubai's flower wonderland. The Dubai Miracle Garden is the largest natural flower garden in the world, letting visitors immerse themselves in an explosion of color and creativity. Located in the Dubai Land District of the United Arab Emirates, this stunning garden boasts over 500,000 flowers, arranged in breathtaking displays that captivate all who visit. Among its remarkable features are intricate floral arrangements shaped like iconic structures, including a life-sized Airbus A380 and a whimsical Mickey Mouse topiary. The garden showcases thousands of varieties of flowers, each bloom expertly cultivated to keep the garden blooming throughout the cooler months. As you stroll through winding paths, you might find yourself enchanted by the vibrant hues and delightful designs. This floral paradise is not just a feast for the eyes, it's an engineering marvel as well, utilizing special irrigation systems designed to conserve water while maintaining lush landscapes. Are you ready to witness this beautiful spectacle firsthand? Why exactly does the bullfrog dominate North America? The bullfrog, hailing from the southeastern United States, isn't your ordinary amphibian. It's actually the largest frog species in North America. These remarkable creatures can reach lengths of up to 25 centimeters, making them quite a sight to behold. With their broad, rounded bodies and powerful legs, bullfrogs are perfectly designed for swimming and leaping in ponds, marshes, and lakes. During mating season, their distinctive deep, croaky call echoes through the wetlands, attracting females while establishing territory among rival males. This vocal prowess is essential for their survival and reproduction. Bullfrogs boast impressive appetites, munching on insects, small fish, and even fellow frogs, which they catch using quick reflexes and strong hind legs. Their role as both predator and prey makes them crucial to the ecosystem. By understanding and appreciating these large amphibians, we can better recognize the intricate balance of nature in our own backyards. Don't miss the chance to explore their fascinating world. Why can bumblebees sting multiple times? It all boils down to their unique stingers. Bumblebees and yellow-jacket wasps have smooth stingers, which means they can sting repeatedly without any risk of injuring themselves. This is quite different from honeybees, whose barbed stingers are designed to embed in the skin of their target. When a honeybee stings, it cannot pull its stinger back out. The stinger gets stuck, and ultimately, the bee dies. In contrast, the design of bumblebee and yellow jacket stingers allows them to defend themselves over and over again, which can be crucial when facing threats. Imagine walking through a garden. If you accidentally disturb a bumblebee, it can sting multiple times to scare you away. This ability gives them a significant advantage in their struggle for survival, particularly when protecting their colonies or competing for resources. Next time you see one of these buzzing creatures, remember, they're equipped for repeated defense, and they won't hesitate to use it. This might surprise you. Kakigori is delicious. This popular Japanese dessert features finely shaved ice topped with vibrant flavored syrups, making it a refreshing delight, especially in the sweltering summer months. The name kakigori literally means shaved ice in Japanese, with roots in the word for snow, which perfectly describes its fluffy, snow-like texture. It's a fun treat that brings smiles to faces young and old. Kakigori can be enjoyed in various flavors, from fruity options like strawberry and melon, to more unique ones like matcha or sweetened condensed milk. Street vendors often serve it at summer festivals, where you can watch the ice being shaved right in front of you. The experience is just as enjoyable as the warm weather treats themselves. So next time you're looking for a cool way to beat the heat, consider trying this colorful and tasty dessert. What flavor would you choose? This might surprise you. Chris Rogers' glass art. Chris Roger creates stunning sculptures from blown glass, blending artistry with a spectacular process. His work stands out because he combines delicacy and strength, capturing the viewer's attention with each piece. In his studio, which resembles a magical workshop, he uses intense heat to manipulate molten glass, turning it into intricate forms that seem to dance in light. Every sculpture tells a story, often inspired by nature or human experience, making them both beautiful and meaningful. What's even more striking is how each piece is a reflection of Roger's precise techniques. He carefully shapes the glass while it's still hot, allowing him to achieve unique textures and designs. As you explore his sculptures, you might notice the vibrant colors and flowing lines, which seem to breathe life into the glass. Roger's dedication to his craft pushes the boundaries of traditional glass art, making each sculpture a true masterpiece. Have you ever seen the magic of glass transformed into art? Believe it or not, pineapple can tenderize your meat. Bromelain, a powerful enzyme found in pineapples, especially in their core, is known for its ability to break down proteins. That's why many chefs choose to use fresh pineapple as a natural meat tenderizer. When you marinate meat in pineapple juice, the bromelain goes to work, softening those tough fibers and making your meal more enjoyable. But there's a twist. Cooking pineapple can change its enzymes, which may lessen their tenderizing effect. So if you want to keep that juicy, flavorful meat tender, it's best to use raw pineapple or juice. Not only does this tasty fruit help enhance your cooking, but it also adds a splendid sweetness that pairs beautifully with savory dishes. Next time you whip up a barbecue, why not give pineapple a try? You might transform your ordinary meal into something extraordinary. Why not experiment in your kitchen and see how bromelain changes the texture of your favorite meats? Believe it or not, earthquakes are more powerful than you think. The Richter scale, developed by Charles F. Richter in 1935, measures the magnitude of earthquakes and uses a logarithmic scale to determine their strength. This means that each whole number increase on the scale represents a 10-fold increase in amplitude. For instance, a 6.0 earthquake is 10 times more powerful than a 5.0 earthquake. But it doesn't stop there. Every step up the scale not only increases amplitude, but also causes roughly 31.6 times more energy to be released. So if the ground shakes with a magnitude of 8.0, brace yourself. That's about 31.6 times stronger than a 7.0 quake. Understanding this scale helps scientists and emergency responders assess potential damage and prepare for future earthquakes, making it an essential tool in seismology. Are you ready to feel the Earth move? What makes a Martian day so unique? A Martian day, known as a sol, is quite intriguing because it's longer than an Earth day, lasting 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds. This slight difference in time creates a fascinating challenge for scientists and explorers. Thanks to this similarity, NASA teams can synchronize their schedules with Martian time, making planning for missions much more manageable. Imagine trying to set up a sleep schedule or coordinate tasks when you're on another planet. Every minute counts. By adjusting their activities to fit a Martian day, researchers can effectively maximize their work on the red planet. So whether it's landing a rover or analyzing rocks, the alignment of time plays a crucial role in our understanding of Mars and its potential for future exploration and possibly even colonization. How cool is that? Did you know American POWs were near Hiroshima? For many years, it was a well-kept secret that some American prisoners of war were held in the vicinity of Hiroshima when the atomic bomb was dropped in 1945. This shocking fact highlights an often overlooked chapter of World War II history. After Japan's surrender, reports emerged that American soldiers were captured and imprisoned near this major historical site. The severity of their situation was compounded by the fact that they experienced the devastating effects of the atomic explosion. These POWs endured not only the horrors of war, but also the unimaginable aftermath of a nuclear bomb, making their story both heartbreaking and crucial to understanding the war's impact. Why have these men and their experiences remained largely in the shadows of history? Did you know Christmas Island was discovered on Christmas Day? This unique island, located in the western region of Australia, has a fascinating history tied to its name. In 1643, Captain William Miners stumbled upon this tropical paradise during a British expedition, leading to its christening as Christmas Island. It's a beautiful place known for its stunning landscapes, rich biodiversity, and vibrant coral reefs. A remarkable aspect of the island is its annual red crab migration, where millions of crabs make their way from the forest to the ocean to spawn, creating an astonishing natural spectacle. The island is also home to various unique species, some found nowhere else on Earth. Over the years, Christmas Island has become a destination for ecotourism and conservation efforts. Whether you're looking to explore its lush rainforests or enjoy its beaches, Christmas Island offers a blend of adventure and tranquility that captivates many visitors. What else might you discover about this island paradise? Did you know Delos is a birthplace of gods? This enchanting island in Greece is famously recognized as the homeland of Apollo and Artemis, two of the most celebrated deities in Greek mythology. According to legend, Apollo, the god of the sun and music, and his twin sister Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, were born on this sacred site, which makes Delos a cherished pilgrimage destination for the ancient Greeks. Beyond its mythological significance, Delos also thrived as a bustling religious and commercial hub in antiquity, drawing travelers and merchants eager to engage in trade and worship. Today, visitors can explore the captivating archaeological remains scattered across the island, including magnificent temples dedicated to the gods and impressive theaters that once hosted vibrant performances. Walking the ancient paths of Delos offers a glimpse into a world where mythology and commerce intertwined, making it a must-see for anyone interested in history and culture. Imagine standing where ancient devotees once gathered. What stories would the stones tell you? Discover the Smart Terrarium, revolutionizing indoor gardening. The Air Garden's Smart Terrarium, previously called the Betip Ferret Plus, is changing the way tech-savvy gardeners care for their tropical plants. Using an easy-to-navigate app, this innovative terrarium manages light and humidity, ensuring that plants are always in their ideal environment. Imagine being able to control your indoor garden's conditions right from your smartphone. Whether you're a novice or an expert, the Smart Terrarium makes gardening accessible and fun. Designed to nurture various tropical species, it takes the guesswork out of plant care by providing real-time data and recommendations. This means healthier plants and less stress for gardeners. Plus, the sleek design adds a modern touch to any home decor. Are you ready to grow your plants with the help of smart technology? Believe it or not, Blinding Lights is a streaming giant. Released in 2019, The Weeknd's catchy hit has taken the music world by storm, becoming the most streamed song in history with over 4 billion streams. This infectious track not only captivated fans with its retro-inspired sound, but also surpassed previous record holder Shape of You on multiple platforms. Streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music showcased Blinding Light's immense popularity as it topped charts for weeks and even broke various records, solidifying The Weeknd's place in pop culture. Its irresistible melody and relatable lyrics about longing and love have resonated with listeners of all ages, creating a global phenomenon. The song's success highlights the shift in how we consume music today. Streaming has become a central way for people to enjoy their favorite tunes. As artists continue to release new music, the competition for the most streamed song remains fierce, but for now, The Weeknd stands at the top. What do you think makes a song like Blinding Lights so popular? Did you know crabs have teeth in their stomachs? It might sound strange, but these fascinating marine animals have a unique way of processing their food. Instead of teeth in their mouths like we do, crabs have a specialized organ called a gastric mill located in their stomachs. This organ is made up of hard, tooth-like structures that grind up food into smaller pieces. Crabs primarily eat various types of algae, small fish, and other marine creatures, and the gastric mill helps them break down their meals effectively. This adaptation is crucial for their survival, allowing them to efficiently digest tough food items in their underwater habitats. Different species of crabs have different types of gastric mills depending on their diet, showcasing nature's creativity in solving similar challenges in various ways. So the next time you see a crab scuttling along the beach or lurking under a rock, remember that it's not just its claws and shell that make it unique. Its stomach's teeth are working hard to keep it fed. Prepare to be amazed by the sun's colossal size. The sun is a mind-blowing giant, with estimates showing that around 1.3 million Earths could fit inside. This fiery ball of gas holds about 99.86% of the solar system's mass, making it the center of our cosmic neighborhood. Despite its vastness, scientists classify the sun as an average-sized star. When we look into the universe, we find that there are billions of stars even larger and more massive than our sun. For example, UY Scuti, a red supergiant star, could hold over 5 billion suns within its massive volume. It's incredible to think that we live in a galaxy with such diversity in stellar sizes. So next time you gaze at the sun on a bright day, remember that it is just one of countless stars twinkling in the vast universe. Believe it or not, folk songs are secret gossip tools. In numerous Indian villages, women cleverly use folk songs as a way to share their grievances without raising suspicion. These catchy melodies often carried hidden meanings, allowing women to voice their frustrations about in-laws or husbands while appearing innocent to outsiders. Imagine gathering with friends, singing what seems like a playful tune. Yet within the lyrics, there's a whole world of untold stories and shared experiences. This form of expression became an essential part of village life, as it not only strengthened friendships, but also provided a sense of solidarity among women. Through music, they found a voice to address their struggles, challenge societal norms, and connect with one another on a deeper level. So the next time you hear a folk song, consider what messages might be woven into its joyful notes. Portugal boasts Europe's longest bridge, can you believe it? The Vasco da Gama Bridge stretches an impressive 7.4 miles across the Tagus River in Lisbon, making it a remarkable feat of engineering. Inaugurated in 1998 for the World Expo, this stunning structure gracefully connects the capital city to the southern region of Setúbal. Designed to handle heavy traffic, the bridge is not just a vital transportation link, but also a breathtaking sight. At certain points, its height allows ships to pass under, highlighting the thoughtful design. Plus, when you drive across, you're treated to incredible views of the river and the city skyline. The bridge is named after the famous explorer Vasco da Gama, who reached India by sea, symbolizing Portugal's rich maritime history. Whether you're an engineering enthusiast or just in for a picturesque journey, the Vasco da Gama Bridge is a must-visit landmark that showcases Portuguese ingenuity. This might surprise you, the amazing Spark system. Imagine carrying a 55-pound backpack that turns into a parachute when you need it most. That's exactly what the Spark system does. Designed for a variety of adventurous situations, it lets users safely descend from heights of up to 1,093 yards. Whether you're jumping from a great height or needing a rescue, the inflatable parachute ensures a safe landing, whether on solid ground or at sea. Made from lightweight yet durable materials, the Spark system is revolutionizing how we think about safety in extreme sports, rescue missions, and even military operations. No more worrying about hazardous landings. With the Spark, you can glide down smoothly and confidently. This innovative technology could save lives and change the way we engage with heights. Plus, it's compact enough to carry easily, making it a game changer for thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. Ready to take your adventures to new heights with the Spark system? Imagine the freedom of a safe descent. You won't believe this about Icelandic language. The official language of Iceland, known as Icelandic, has a fascinating connection to the language spoken by Vikings over 1,000 years ago. This linguistic relationship means that modern Icelanders can read ancient texts and sagas with relative ease, while many other people might struggle. Icelandic has preserved features lost in many other Germanic languages, keeping its grammar and vocabulary much closer to the Old Norse, spoken by those legendary seafarers. As a result, Icelanders enjoy a unique cultural heritage that connects them to their Viking ancestors. It's like having a special key to unlock the stories and wisdom of the past. This preservation effort contributes to a strong sense of identity and pride among Icelanders, highlighting not just their language but their customs and traditions. How cool is it to communicate with history in such a direct way? You won't believe this about lottery ticket purchases. Statistically, a person who drives 10 miles just to buy a lottery ticket faces a shocking risk. In fact, they are 3 times more likely to die in a car accident than to win the lottery itself. This eye-opening statistic puts the thrill of lottery games into perspective. While many dream of hitting the jackpot, the odds are incredibly slim, often as low as 1 in 292 million for games like Powerball. To put it another way, jumping into your car for a ticket might come with more peril than profit. Considering the average road death rate, this stark statistic makes us rethink our choices and the risks we take for a chance at wealth. So next time you feel tempted to drive for a chance at that big win, maybe think twice about your safety. Is the dream worth the danger? Is it really true that Shrek won an Oscar? Yes, it is. The Academy Awards, known for honoring the best in film, introduced the Oscar for Best Animated Feature in 2001. This was a big deal because it recognized animated films as serious contenders in the movie industry. The first ever to snag this prestigious award was none other than the beloved green ogre, Shrek. Released in 2001 by DreamWorks Animation, Shrek took audiences by storm with its humorous take on fairy tales, memorable characters, and groundbreaking animation. It not only delighted kids but also appealed to adults with its witty dialogue and clever storytelling. Winning this Oscar not only celebrated Shrek's creativity and artistry, but also opened the door for many more animated films to shine on the big stage. Since then, the category has become a highlight of the Oscars, with animated films like Pixar's Up and Disney's Frozen earning their own accolades. Isn't it amazing how Shrek changed the game for animation? Hard to believe, but J is a newbie in our alphabet. For centuries, the English alphabet didn't even include the letter J. Before 1524, the letter I took on 2 roles, representing both the sounds of I and J. This fascinating fact shows just how much language and writing can change over time. The letter J was officially distinguished from I by the Italian scholar Gian Giorgio Trissino, who introduced it to clarify pronunciation in his writings. Imagine trying to read without clear symbols for the sounds we now take for granted. As languages evolved, so did the need for more precise letters to represent different sounds. The evolution of the alphabet reflects not just changes in language, but also shifts in culture and communication over the centuries. Who knows what other surprises our language might hold as it continues to grow? Surprisingly, it's a fact that luxury brands destroy unsold items. Companies like Louis Vuitton and Chanel are known for this shocking practice. Each year, these fashion giants choose to destroy millions of dollars worth of unsold products instead of donating or selling them at a discount. Why do they do this? The answer lies in maintaining their exclusivity and brand value. For them, Every unsold handbag or dress represents a potential threat to the luxurious image they've nurtured. This controversial tactic raises eyebrows and sparks conversations about sustainability and ethics in fashion. Consumers increasingly demand transparency and responsibility from brands, pushing for changes. While some luxury labels have started initiatives to address waste, like recycling materials or creating sustainable collections, many still cling to this tradition. Can the fashion industry find a balance between prestige and sustainability, or will these practices continue to taint its reputation? Most people don't know this, but the horse dance is iconic. This energetic dance took the world by storm thanks to Psy's viral hit Gangnam Style. In the video, Psy showcases a unique move that mimics riding a horse, complete with imaginary reins. As the catchy beat plays, dancers gallop in a fun and exaggerated way, making it a truly memorable sight. This dance became a symbol of South Korean pop culture, often sparking joy and laughter wherever it's performed. Interestingly, while it may seem like riding invisible horses is a well-loved hobby in South Korea, it's really all about having fun and celebrating life through dance. The horse dance also represents the global reach of K-pop, as it created a shared experience across cultures. Have you ever tried the horse dance yourself? It's a great way to let loose and enjoy some laughter with friends. Stay alert. Focus matters in complex situations. In today's fast-paced world, maintaining focus is more crucial than ever, especially when navigating complex situations. Whether you're handling a tough project at school or making important decisions at work, being vigilant can make all the difference. When we're aware of our surroundings and fully engaged, we can better analyze what's happening around us. For instance, in situations like driving through busy traffic or during an emergency, your ability to concentrate can help you respond quickly and appropriately. If distractions creep in, our judgment might falter, leading to mistakes. This is why experts often stress the importance of reducing multitasking and minimizing interruptions. Techniques like mindfulness and setting specific goals can improve our ability to stay focused. So next time you face a complicated scenario, remember that your awareness and concentration are your best tools for navigating through it successfully. Are you ready to sharpen your focus? Is it really true that Japan has slap bars? In this fascinating aspect of Japanese culture, there are actual bars where patrons can pay to receive a slap from a stranger. This unique experience is meant to provide a mix of shock and amusement, allowing individuals to step outside their comfort zones. At these establishments, the slaps are often delivered with a playful twist, combining humor with surprise. Designed to provide an unusual form of entertainment, these slap bars attract curious guests looking for a memorable night out. In a society that values politeness and restraint, such a concept stands out as a bold departure from the norm. The slaps can vary in intensity, and patrons usually choose their slap based on how daring they feel. This quirky trend raises questions about personal boundaries and the ways people seek excitement in their lives. So if you're ever in Japan, would you dare to experience this wild adventure? It's definitely a conversation starter. Hard to believe, but mosquitoes can drain you dry. Imagine being surrounded by 1,200,000 mosquitoes, all itching to bite you. Crazy, right? That's the number it would take to completely drain the blood from a healthy adult. While a single mosquito bite might just be an annoying little itch, a massive swarm could theoretically leave someone bloodless. This wild scenario might sound like a horror movie plot, but it's highly unlikely to happen in real life. Mosquitoes feed on blood to lay their eggs, but they only take a tiny amount from each person during each bite. So while one mosquito doesn't do much harm, a million could theoretically pile up the losses. Thankfully, nature keeps these pests in check, ensuring that we don't face such a bizarre fate. So next time you swat at a mosquito, remember how many it would take to make a real impact on your blood supply. You might be shocked to learn that smartphones outsmart Apollo. Modern smartphones are equipped with processing power that is millions of times greater than the Apollo guidance computer, which helped NASA land astronauts on the moon back in 1969. Imagine that. The Apollo computer had only about 64 kilobytes of memory, a tiny fraction compared to the gigabytes and even terabytes we have now in our palm. This dramatic leap in technology means that our smartphones can perform complex tasks like running high-definition games and enabling seamless video calls, all while being smaller and more user-friendly than the old Apollo devices. The incredible advances in microprocessors, algorithms, and materials have transformed how we communicate and access information. As we continue to push the limits of technology, it's fascinating to think about where we'll go next. What other innovations await us in the future? Guess what really drives puppy cats to your side? Certain cat breeds, playfully known as puppy cats, are intentionally bred for behaviors typically associated with dogs. Breeds like the Ragdoll and Maine Coon stand out for their charming personalities, showing remarkable sociability and loyalty. Unlike typical aloof cats, these breeds often prefer to follow their owners around the house, curling up beside them during quiet times or welcoming them at the door when they return. This unique blend of cat and dog traits makes them incredibly appealing to pet lovers who want a companion that is both independent and affectionate. Imagine a fluffy Maine Coon nuzzling against your leg while you cook, or a playful Ragdoll snuggling into your lap for a cozy movie night. Their friendly nature not only creates a joyful home environment, but also strengthens the bond between pets and their humans. So if you're looking for a feline friend who shares some dog-like characteristics, these breeds might just be the perfect fit for your family. What if I told you no clock is perfectly accurate? It may sound surprising, but every clock on Earth has its flaws. While metrologists, the scientists who study measurement, utilize advanced technology to achieve remarkable precision in timekeeping, they still face limits. Even atomic clocks, which are the gold standard for accuracy, can experience tiny discrepancies. In fact, to maintain a global standard for time, experts compile a global average time from the measurements reported by various national laboratories. This ensures we're all synchronized as closely as possible, but it highlights how our quest for precise timekeeping is an ongoing challenge. So next time you check the time, remember that even the most advanced clocks have a little wiggle room when it comes to accuracy. Isn't it fascinating how our understanding of time is continually evolving? Here's something incredible about manatees. These gentle giants possess a fascinating blinking mechanism that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. When manatees close their eyes, their eyelids rotate much like a camera lens, creating a smooth, unique eye action that could easily make any filmmaker jealous. This remarkable adaptation not only helps protect their eyes from debris and water, but also allows them to maintain a clear view of their surroundings. Living in warm coastal waters, manatees often encounter various obstacles, and their special eyelid movement can enhance their underwater visibility. Imagine gliding through the ocean while your eyes effortlessly adjust to the environment around you. By studying manatees, scientists can learn not just about their biology, but also about potential inspirations for technology, such as improving camera designs to mimic this natural feature. Isn't nature amazing? Surprisingly, it's a fact that blood donors get texts. In Sweden, a unique practice is making a big difference for blood donors. When someone donates blood, they receive a text message letting them know that their precious gift has been used to save a life. This simple act creates a powerful connection between donors and recipients, transforming an abstract concept into a tangible, heartfelt experience. Knowing that their donation has directly helped a patient fosters a sense of appreciation and responsibility among donors, encouraging them to return for future contributions. This innovative approach not only boosts donor morale, but also enhances overall engagement within the community. By keeping donors informed, Sweden has found a way to strengthen relationships and maintain a steady supply of blood, ensuring that hospitals have what they need to help patients in critical situations. How inspiring is it to think that a simple text can make such a big impact? Have you ever wondered why piranhas bite so hard? Piranhas are fascinating creatures, renowned for their extraordinary biting ability. Their bite force is a staggering 35 times stronger than their own weight. Imagine that power concentrated in a small fish. This incredible strength isn't just impressive, it makes them fierce predators in their freshwater habitats. Piranhas often hunt in large schools, a tactic that enhances their hunting prowess even further. When they attack, they can overwhelm much larger animals, making them a top predator despite their size. Their sharp teeth and powerful jaws are perfectly designed for gripping and shredding, allowing them to eat everything from plants to larger fish. So next time you hear about piranhas, remember their impressive bite force is not just for show, it's a key part of what makes them such efficient hunters in the wild. Hard to believe, but Cavendish avoided human interaction. Henry Cavendish, a remarkable 18th century scientist, was well known for his groundbreaking discovery of hydrogen. Despite his genius, he was an extreme introvert who preferred solitude over social gatherings. To keep human interaction to a minimum, Cavendish designed his home with this goal in mind, using written notes to communicate with his servants. He would only entertain fellow scientists, steering clear of any other guests. This unconventional lifestyle didn't hinder his scientific breakthroughs. In fact, some of his most important work in chemistry and physics gained recognition only after his death. His meticulous methods and discoveries laid the groundwork for understanding gases, yet his reclusive behavior raises an intriguing question. How did this quiet life lead to such monumental contributions to science? You might be shocked to learn about ancient jewelry. Archaeologists recently unearthed shell beads in Morocco that date back a staggering 150,000 years, making them the oldest known jewelry in history. These beautiful beads likely served a deeper purpose than mere decoration. They probably signified status or identity among early humans. Imagine crafting pieces of art from natural materials long before written history was even a thing. This incredible discovery reveals that our ancestors had an appreciation for art and symbolism, reflecting their social dynamics and individual identities. It shows that humans have always been creative, seeking to express themselves in various ways. From these ancient beads to modern-day jewelry, the desire to showcase individuality and convey personal stories through adornment has been a timeless part of the human experience. What other hidden treasures from our past await discovery? Did you know airbags save thousands of lives each year? Since their debut in the late 1980s, airbags have prevented over 1,500 fatalities annually, showcasing their critical role in car safety. When a collision occurs, these life-saving devices deploy in mere milliseconds, providing a protective cushion that softens the impact for passengers inside the vehicle. Modern airbags are equipped with cutting-edge sensors that detect the severity of a crash and adjust the inflation accordingly, tailoring the safety response to the needs of different passengers based on their size. This is particularly important to ensure that children and smaller adults receive optimal protection during an accident. Innovations have also introduced side curtain and knee airbags, which add extra layers of safety during side impact crashes. The ongoing advancements in airbag technology mirror the continuous improvements in automotive engineering, all aimed at making our roads safer. With each upgrade, we get closer to reducing traffic-related injuries even further. But wouldn't it be amazing if we could eliminate them altogether? Imagine waking up with 9 million others every day. This incredible number reflects the vast, interconnected web of lives that fills our planet. Every day as the sun rises, approximately 9 million people start their routines, from bustling cities to quiet rural areas, each with unique stories and experiences. Think about how many people are commuting to work, students heading to class, or families sharing breakfast. This daily awakening forms a global megacity where cultures blend and lives intersect. Every person's actions create ripples that reach far beyond their immediate surroundings. A chef in Paris might be influenced by a dish from Tokyo, while a scientist in Nairobi can collaborate with engineers in San Francisco. This interconnectedness highlights how each day's activities contribute to a vibrant tapestry of human existence. Our shared experiences remind us that no matter where we are in the world, we're all part of a larger story. So have you ever considered how your daily choices impact others across the globe? What if I told you sweat can spark attraction? It's true, male sweat contains a special chemical called androstenedione, which has a fascinating connection to how we feel about each other. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience discovered that when women are exposed to androstenedione, their cortisol levels rise. This hormone boost leads to heightened alertness and improved mood, making it easier for them to feel excited or drawn towards someone. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as sweat can play a role in attraction? It reveals the complex chemistry behind our interactions and relationships. Our bodies communicate in ways we often overlook, and androstenedione is just one example of how our biology can influence our emotions. So next time you notice a spark, remember that there might be more than meets the eye, thanks to some hidden chemicals in our sweat. Is it really true that spiders can look like dogs? In the heart of the Amazon rainforest, an astonishing spider exists that has a body similar to traditional arachnids, but its head is a surprising likeness to that of a dog. This quirky creature showcases the mind-boggling creativity of nature. While most of us picture spiders with their 8 legs and typical bulbous bodies, this unique species stands out among the many fascinating organisms that call the Amazon home. The resemblance to a dog can leave you double-checking your eyes. Such peculiar adaptations often arise as survival mechanisms. Perhaps this spider uses its unusual appearance to confuse predators or attract prey. This incredible example illustrates just how diverse and innovative life can be in one of the world's richest ecosystems. So next time you imagine a spider, think beyond the ordinary. Who knows what wonders nature holds in the depths of the rainforest? Did you know that the first electric car debuted in the 1880s? This groundbreaking innovation paved the way for a cleaner transportation future. In 1832, Scottish inventor Robert Anderson created an early electric vehicle, but it wasn't until the late 19th century that a practical version emerged. In the 1880s, an inventor named Gustave Trouvé built a functional electric tricycle, which showcased the potential of electric power. These early electric cars were quite different from the gas guzzlers that dominated the roads for decades. They were quiet, simple to operate, and helped spark the imaginations of inventors everywhere. Although electric vehicles took a back seat during the rise of gasoline engines, the seeds planted by these pioneers eventually led to the electric cars we see today. As we strive for greener alternatives, we can appreciate the vision and creativity of those early innovators who dreamt of driving on electric power. Let's uncover the truth about glass bottles. Did you know that glass bottles, despite their ability to be recycled, can take up to a staggering 1 million years to decompose in a landfill? This lengthy process poses serious environmental concerns, especially as our planet grapples with waste management issues. The modern glass bottle machine, invented in 1903, transformed how we produce glass containers and made them more accessible than ever. This innovation allowed for mass production, leading to the glass bottle's rise in popularity across various industries, from beverages to cosmetics. However, the durability that made glass popular also means it lingers in landfills for centuries. Fortunately, recycling efforts can help mitigate this issue, allowing glass to be reused multiple times. It's essential to rethink our consumption and recycling habits. After all, how can we ensure that the beautiful glass bottles we love don't end up contributing to an endless cycle of waste? Hard to believe, but hunting with ferrets is illegal. In West Virginia, a unique law prohibits the use of ferrets for hunting, which might surprise many animal lovers. This regulation serves to protect ferrets, which are small, furry mammals known for their playful nature. By keeping ferrets safe, the state also aims to maintain a healthy ecological balance. Introducing ferrets into hunting could disrupt local wildlife populations, leading to unforeseen consequences. Ferrets were domesticated centuries ago and are often seen as pets, but their hunting instincts are strong. This law reflects an awareness of the delicate nature of ecosystems, emphasizing that even small changes can have a big impact. So if you're a fan of ferrets and live in West Virginia, remember that they're meant for companionship, not covert hunting missions. Aren't we lucky to have laws that protect such fascinating creatures? Is it really true that whales can sleep while swimming? Yes, it's astonishing but completely true. Unlike us, whales don't have the luxury of lying down to catch some Z's. Instead, they have adapted a fascinating technique that allows them to rest while gliding through the ocean. These magnificent creatures go into a light sleep mode, where only one hemisphere of their brain shuts down while the other remains alert. This unique ability means they can keep swimming slowly, surface for air, and even watch out for predators. Depending on the species, whales can sleep for short periods, sometimes just a few minutes at a time. This clever method of resting is vital for their survival in the wild, ensuring they don't become easy targets while they recharge. Imagine drifting through the clear blue waters, half of your brain asleep, but still moving gracefully and breathing. The wonders of the animal kingdom never cease to amaze, don't you think? Here's a wild fact about migraines. Did you know that women experience migraines 3 times more often than men? This surprising difference is believed to be closely tied to hormonal factors. One of the main culprits is estrogen, a hormone that plays a vital role in the female body. Fluctuations in estrogen levels, such as those happening during a woman's menstrual cycle, pregnancy, or menopause, can trigger these intense headaches. While both men and women can suffer from migraines, women's unique hormonal changes create a perfect storm for these painful episodes. The exact mechanism isn't fully understood yet, but researchers are constantly studying the relationship between hormones and migraines. Understanding this connection might lead to better treatments tailored for women suffering from this debilitating condition. So next time a migraine strikes, remember that hormones may be playing a significant role. Can you imagine shark attacks at the Jersey Shore? In July 1916, an unusual series of shark attacks shocked beachgoers along the New Jersey coastline. Over just a few days, these terrifying incidents resulted in 4 tragic deaths and left another person with critical injuries. As people flocked to the beaches for summer fun, the unexpected violence of nature sent ripples of panic through the community. Newspapers of the time went into a frenzy, spreading fear and warning swimmers to stay on land. The attacks were puzzling to experts, as sharks were not typically found so close to shore. This prompted many theories about the reasons behind these attacks, ranging from overfishing to bizarre weather patterns. As a direct result, beach safety measures began evolving, and the need for surveillance at popular spots became crucial. Though it was a dark time, these events sparked discussions about ocean conservation and the relationship between humans and marine life. So why did this unusual incident capture the public's imagination and change beach safety forever? Did you know Prince Harry drove through a tragic tunnel? In 2007, during a visit to Paris, Prince Harry made the emotional decision to drive through the very tunnel where his mother, Princess Diana, tragically lost her life in 1997. He hoped this experience would bring him some form of closure regarding her untimely death. However, what he encountered instead was a flood of memories and emotions that intensified his grief. Harry later reflected on the experience, calling it ill-conceived and admitting that it only deepened his pain rather than alleviating it. This poignant moment sheds light on the complicated nature of grief and how a physical place can be intertwined with powerful emotions, revealing that sometimes facing our past can be much harder than we expect. How do we find closure when memories linger so vividly? Prepare to be amazed by Alexander the Great's life. This remarkable figure conquered a huge swath of the known world before his untimely death at just 32 years old. Born in 356 BCE in Macedonia, Alexander was tutored by the great philosopher Aristotle, which fueled his desire for knowledge and adventure. He became king after his father, King Philip II, was assassinated and quickly set out to expand his empire. Through brilliant military strategies and fierce battles, he claimed territories from Greece to Egypt and even parts of India. His accomplishments didn't just stop at conquest. Alexander spread Greek culture and ideas throughout the lands he conquered, which influenced countless generations. However, despite his extraordinary achievements, his life was cut short under mysterious circumstances. What could have been had he lived longer? He remains a fascinating figure in history, challenging the limits of what one person can achieve. Guess what really drives Disneyland's sparkling cleanliness? Walt Disney implemented a ban on chewing gum to keep the park spotless and enjoyable for everyone. Disney envisioned a magical experience, one where guests could focus on fun without distractions from litter. Discarded gum can create sticky situations, literally. By not selling gum, Disneyland prevents messes that could spoil attractions, sidewalks, and benches. This smart strategy, still in place today, helps maintain the park's reputation as one of the cleanest and most welcoming theme park destinations. While you can bring your own gum, the official ban is a thoughtful approach to cleanliness that contributes to the overall magical atmosphere. Guests can stroll through Disneyland, taking in the sights without worrying about stepping on gum or encountering unsightly messes. Keeping it clean enhances everyone's experience, don't you think? Most people don't know this, but he robbed a bank. In 2011, Richard James Verone committed a crime that left many people scratching their heads. Verone walked into a North Carolina bank and demanded just $1. His unusual plan wasn't about getting rich, but rather securing a spot in prison where he knew he could receive the medical care he desperately needed. With health issues including a tumor and various other ailments, he was struggling to afford treatment without insurance. Verone's story shone a light on the ongoing issue of healthcare access in the United States. Instead of seeking help through conventional means, he saw robbing a bank as the only way to escape his struggles. His case raises tough questions about the healthcare system, poverty, and what people might resort to when they're out of options. Was this a desperate act of a man in need, or a misguided attempt at solving his problems? Did you know baby kangaroos are that tiny? Baby kangaroos, affectionately called joeys, enter this world incredibly small, measuring only about 1 inch in length. Imagine a creature so tiny it can fit in the palm of your hand, or even smaller than a grain of rice. When joeys are born, they are completely underdeveloped and rely entirely on their mothers for warmth and nourishment. They instinctively crawl into their mother's pouch, where they continue to grow and develop for several months. This pouch acts as a cozy home, providing safety and all the nutrients they need to thrive. As they grow, joeys slowly poke their heads out of the pouch, peeking into the world for the first time, and eventually spend more time outside as they mature. Kangaroos have evolved this unique reproductive strategy to ensure their young have the best chance of survival in the wild. So the next time you think of kangaroos, remember that these adorable creatures start their lives as unbelievably tiny joeys. You won't believe this about the ancient Methuselah tree. Did you know that Methuselah is considered the oldest known living tree in the world? This remarkable bristlecone pine, found in California's White Mountains, is over 5,000 years old. Imagine the incredible stories it could tell, having witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, climate changes, and the secrets of the universe over millennia. Methuselah survives in a harsh environment by growing slowly and resisting pests, making it a true champion of endurance. Scientists have studied this magnificent tree to understand its resilience and the unique adaptations that allow it to thrive despite extreme conditions. Every year it adds a few rings to its trunk, marking another year of survival. Protecting Methuselah is crucial, not just for its age, but for the lessons it holds about nature and resilience. What do you think it feels like to be so ancient? Most people don't know this, but moose droppings make rings. In Canada, you can find unique rings crafted from polished moose droppings, which are surprisingly popular as wildlife treasures. These interesting creations are the brainchild of artisans who transform what many consider waste into fashionable jewelry pieces. The process involves collecting and cleaning the droppings, then skillfully polishing them to create shiny, appealing rings. While some may be hesitant about wearing jewelry made from such unusual material, many see these rings as not only a novelty, but also a conversation starter. Imagine showing up at a gathering wearing a ring made from moose droppings, sparking curiosity and laughter. These unique accessories celebrate the wilderness and demonstrate how nature can inspire creativity in unexpected ways. So would you dare to wear one of these outlandish yet distinctive rings? Did you know Japan launched the first cell network in 1979? This groundbreaking innovation changed how we communicate forever. Before this, the world relied mainly on landline telephones, which limited mobility. Japan's NTT, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, developed the first commercial cellular network, allowing people to make calls while on the go. The system was called the 1G network, and it enabled users to connect through analog signals. This meant that instead of being tethered to a wall, you could chat and travel freely. The technology was revolutionary, paving the way for the mobile phones we use today. As the years went by, advancements in technology transformed these analog systems into digital ones, leading to faster, more reliable connections. Today, we're so accustomed to having instant communication at our fingertips, it's hard to imagine a time when that wasn't possible. The 1G network in Japan sparked a global cell phone revolution. Thankfully, we can now share moments with friends and family no matter where we are. Did you know your gut hosts trillions of bacteria? It's true, there are actually more bacteria in your intestines than there are human cells in your entire body, with a staggering estimate of around 100 trillion bacteria. These tiny organisms play vital roles in keeping you healthy. They help digest your food, support your immune system, and even produce essential vitamins your body needs. But that's not all. These gut bacteria communicate with your brain, influencing not just how you process food, but also your mood and metabolism. This fascinating connection shows how important your gut health is for overall well-being. So the next time you think about health, remember that those tiny bacteria are like a bustling city inside you, working hard for your health. Pretty amazing, right? Prepare to be amazed by Japan's fireworks festivals. These vibrant events are not just celebrations. They hold deep spiritual meaning. In Japan, fireworks known as hanabi symbolize the beauty and transience of life. During the summer months, towns and cities host breathtaking displays that light up the night sky in dazzling colors. Unlike casual fireworks shows found elsewhere, Japanese festivals often include traditional music, dance, and local food stalls, creating a festive atmosphere. People dress in colorful yukatas and gather with family and friends along riversides or parks, reflecting on the fleeting moments of happiness, much like the short-lived bursts of color in the sky. Each explosion of light serves as a reminder to cherish every moment, emphasizing the importance of appreciating beauty while it lasts. Have you ever experienced a Hanabi festival in Japan? Transform ordinary cars into comic art with Joshua Vids. This visual artist takes mundane vehicles and turns them into stunning works of art that look straight out of a comic book. Using a unique blend of vinyl and hand-painted techniques, Vids creates three-dimensional masterpieces that challenge how we see everyday objects. Imagine driving a car that looks like it jumped off a comic page, complete with bold outlines and vibrant colors. His innovative approach not only deepens our appreciation for art, but also invites us to see the world differently. Vids has gained attention worldwide, pushing the boundaries of traditional vehicle design and creativity. His work encourages people to think about the relationship between art and the objects around them, turning something as simple as a car into a lively canvas. When a car looks like a cartoon, it sparks joy and conversation, making art more accessible. Would you want to drive a car that looks like a comic book character? Can you smell the fries from McDonald's ads? McDonald's recently wowed everyone in the Netherlands with a creative advertising campaign called Smells Like McDonald's. This innovative idea took advertising to a whole new level by releasing the mouth-watering aroma of their famous French fries right into the air. The campaign used special posters equipped with packets of fries and a clever ventilation system that spread the delicious scent to entice passers-by. Imagine walking down the street and suddenly being hit by the irresistible smell of hot, crispy fries. This unique sensory experience not only caught people's attention, but also created a nostalgic vibe, reminding many of their favorite fast food moments. By stimulating their sense of smell, McDonald's aimed to draw potential customers into their restaurants, proving that sometimes a delightful scent can be just as effective as a catchy jingle. Why exactly does your cat choose you? Cats are among the few animals that have domesticated themselves, and this fascinating process is all about mutual benefit and adaptation. Unlike dogs, which humans selectively bred for specific traits over thousands of years, cats took a different path. They ventured into human habitats primarily because of the plentiful supply of rodents that gathered around farms and settlements. By offering their hunting skills, cats found a steady food source while effectively helping humans control pests. This relationship blossomed as both species realized the gains. Humans got pest control, and cats enjoyed a reliable dinner. As they roamed closer to human communities, cats began to adopt our ways, becoming more sociable and tolerant of our presence. Today, many cat owners wonder about the bond they share with these mysterious creatures, and it's all rooted in that ancient partnership. What makes your cat unique in this journey? Why exactly does casa hold such historical significance? Casa is not just a word, it's a window into the intriguing past that stretches back around 4,000 years. This concept or item has deep roots in ancient civilizations like Egypt, China, and Greece, all of which used casa in various ways that shaped their societies. For example, in Egypt, casa was often linked to their complex trade systems, aiding merchants in the bustling marketplaces of the Nile. Meanwhile, in ancient China, it was integral to traditional practices, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the era. Even in Greece, casa found its place in philosophical discussions and artistic expressions. Each civilization added its own unique flavor, showcasing casa's versatility and significance. Today, we can explore the remnants of these ancient practices, understanding how they influence modern culture and society. The story of casa is a fascinating journey through time. What lessons can we learn from its rich history? Guess what really drives mood changes in menopause? Menopause and andropause are more than just biological events. They are key life stages that bring notable hormonal shifts. During menopause, which typically affects women in their late 40s to early 50s, estrogen levels drop significantly. This change can lead to various symptoms like mood swings, anxiety, and even memory issues. Similarly, men experience andropause, where testosterone levels gradually decline, often affecting mood, energy, and cognitive well-being. Understanding these transitions is essential for managing your mental health. Both stages can feel overwhelming, but recognizing the symptoms helps individuals seek support, adopt healthy coping strategies, and improve their quality of life. Staying informed and proactive can make these changes smoother, allowing you to embrace this new chapter with confidence. Are you ready to learn more about navigating these life transitions? Prepare to be amazed by the birth of PNG. In the mid-1990s, a bold company tried to charge people for using GIF images, which didn't sit well with developers everywhere. This attempt to monetize a digital format sparked frustration and outrage, as the internet community believed that image sharing should be free and open for everyone. In a spirited response, these innovators rallied together and designed the PNG format, which stands for Portable Network Graphics. The PNG quickly became popular due to its ability to support transparent backgrounds and higher quality images without losing detail. This shift changed the way images were shared online, leading to the widespread use of PNGs for web graphics, logos, and more. Thanks to the creativity and unity of developers, today we enjoy a vibrant world of digital images without worrying about pesky fees or restrictions. Isn't it fascinating how a little pushback can lead to amazing innovations? Can you imagine Lincoln's haunting premonition before his death? Just 3 nights before his assassination, President Abraham Lincoln had a recurring dream about his own death, as revealed by his bodyguard Crook. In this eerie dream, he witnessed himself lying in a coffin, surrounded by sorrowful figures. Despite the unsettling vision and Crook's warnings about potential danger, Lincoln chose to attend Ford's Theater on the fatal evening of April 14, 1865. His decision has sparked questions about fate and intuition. Many historians ponder why, armed with such a foreboding premonition, he did not take precautions or cancel his plans. This incident highlights the complexities of Lincoln's character. He was a man deeply engaged with the Union's fate, yet seemingly oblivious to his own peril. The intertwining of his dreams with his tragic fate underscores the mysterious relationship between intuition and reality. Could it have been a mere coincidence, or did Lincoln sense the weight of his struggle against time and shadows that threatened his life? Most people don't know this, but Salat evolved. Salat, a fascinating organism originally recognized as a vampire parasite in the 6th century, showcases the incredible journey of evolution. Over the centuries, it has transformed significantly, adapting to its environment in ways that reveal the remarkable interplay between living beings and their surroundings. When we think about evolution, we often picture slow changes over millions of years. But Salat's case demonstrates that evolution can happen in response to immediate environmental challenges. This parasite, once relying on its host for survival, has developed new traits allowing it to thrive in various habitats. Such changes highlight the idea that environments shape the organisms living in them, making evolution a dynamic and ongoing process. The story of Salat pushes us to reconsider how we view the relationships between different species and their ecosystems. Isn't it amazing how adaptable life can be? Did you know that the ocean floor holds incredible artifacts? Beneath the waves lies a vast treasure trove of historical relics, often more significant than everything found in all the world's museums combined. These fascinating pieces include shipwrecks, ancient pottery, and even lost cities, each telling stories that span thousands of years. For example, ships like the Titanic or the Spanish galleons carry secrets about trade routes and historical events, offering us priceless insights into how ancient civilizations lived and thrived. As ocean currents gently cradle these artifacts, they remain remarkably preserved, providing a unique glimpse into our past. The ocean has long served as a keeper of secrets, holding answers to questions about human history that we are still uncovering today. Can you imagine what other discoveries await beneath the surface? Here's a wild fact about dying and time perception. As individuals approach death, their experience of time can actually change dramatically. Many people report feeling as if they are caught in a single moment that stretches on for what seems like years. This intriguing phenomenon happens due to the brain's complex chemical processes. When nearing death, our brains can act differently, often under the influence of various substances or even natural changes in brain chemistry. This can lead to vivid recollections of life events or a quick review of unforgettable moments, while onlookers might only notice a few minutes passing. Imagine reliving your favorite memories or feeling an emotional montage unfold in your mind during life's final moments. Such experiences challenge our understanding of time and consciousness, making the end-of-life journey a deeply personal and unique experience for each individual. Avocados pack a protein punch like no other fruit. It might surprise you to learn that this creamy green delight is not just a tasty addition to your meals, but also a surprising source of protein. We often think of fruits as sweet treats filled with sugars, but avocados turn that idea on its head. Weighing about 300 grams, a whole avocado contains around 6 grams of protein, which is more than any other fruit out there. This makes avocados an excellent choice for those looking to boost their protein intake without consuming animal products. Plus, avocados are packed with healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, making them a powerhouse of nutrition. You can enjoy them sliced on toast, blended into smoothies, or mixed into salads for a delicious twist. Next time you pass by the avocados in the grocery store, remember that these unique fruits not only bring flavor to your dishes, but also contribute to your daily protein needs. Isn't it fascinating how nature provides such nutritious options in unexpected places? Guess which climb is Europe's highest? This challenging climbing route, known as the Mont Blanc Ascent, not only boasts stunning views but also holds the title of the tallest climb in Europe. Sponsored by Red Bull, this event brought together elite climbers from around the world, showcasing their skills and strength while tackling the mountain's tricky terrain. The sponsorship not only provided financial support, but also shone a spotlight on the climbers, elevating their reputations in the climbing community. Imagine the thrill of scaling rock faces that pierce the sky and the adrenaline that pumps through your veins. With sheer cliffs and unpredictable weather, Mont Blanc tests the limits of even the most seasoned adventurers. As climbers navigate this challenging route, they are pushed to their physical and mental limits, relying on teamwork and strategy. It's a celebration of human determination and courage. This event captures the essence of extreme sports and inspires as it unites climbers from different backgrounds to chase the summit. So what do you think about climbing Europe's highest peak? Believe it or not, ice hotels really exist. Every winter in Quebec, Canada, the Hôtel de Glace takes shape from thousands of tons of ice and snow. This stunning hotel is not just a temporary shelter. It features beautifully carved ice sculptures, fabulous ice furniture, and cozy rooms that invite visitors to experience a frosty paradise. Each year, skilled artisans craft unique designs, ensuring that no two seasons are exactly alike. Guests can sip drinks served in ice glasses at the bar, and even enjoy a warm meal in an enchanting atmosphere. As temperatures rise in spring, the Hôtel de Glace melts back into the land, only to be recreated the following winter. This cycle of construction and destruction highlights the creativity and artistry of ice sculpting, while also offering an unforgettable experience for those adventurous enough to stay in such a chilly yet charming setting. Are you ready to brave the cold for a night in this icy wonder? Let's uncover the truth about lightning in Lake Victoria. This stunning African lake is known as one of the most lightning-prone places on the planet. Why is that? It all comes down to the unique climate in the region. Warm, moist air rises from the lake and encounters cooler, denser air from the surrounding highlands. When these two air masses collide, they create the perfect recipe for thunderstorms, which occur almost daily. This constant electric activity not only mesmerizes locals, but also attracts scientists who study atmospheric electricity. With each storm, Lake Victoria becomes a natural laboratory, providing insights into how lightning forms and behaves. Understanding these powerful natural phenomena could help us improve safety measures and predict severe weather more accurately. So next time you think of beautiful lakes, remember that Lake Victoria packs quite a shocking surprise. Hard to believe, but Edison started with $40,000. This remarkable sum came when a young Thomas Edison worked alongside inventor Samuel Laws, helping to design innovative telegraph machines. What's fascinating is that Edison was rewarded with $40,000, a fortune at the time, which allowed him to take a giant leap in his career. With this money, he established his very own research laboratory, a space that would later produce inventions changing the world, like the electric light bulb. Moreover, Edison didn't just work alone. He hired 300 employees who played vital roles in pushing the boundaries of technology. This early investment didn't just benefit Edison personally, but also transformed the landscape of innovation. Can you imagine how different our world might be without his groundbreaking contributions later on? His journey from a young assistant to a leading inventor began with that unexpected payout. What if I told you about Kakura Thule? This charming little spot in Australia is not just another dot on the map. It's a hidden gem nestled near the coast. Surrounded by stunning ocean views, Kakura Thule is perfect for those who love fresh sea air and tranquil surroundings. The clarity of the area adds to its allure, making it an ideal escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves gently crashing on the shore, perfect for beach walks or a relaxing day under the sun. Whether you're into fishing, swimming, or simply lounging with a book, Kakura Thule has something for everyone. Its small size means you can easily explore all the local wonders in just a day, while still enjoying the peaceful vibe that comes from being so close to nature. Have you already started planning your visit? Hard to believe, but blue whales are massive. These magnificent creatures can reach lengths of up to 100 feet and weigh around 150 tons, making them the largest animals on Earth. Just imagine a small child swimming through their colossal veins. What's even more astonishing is the size of a blue whale's heart, which is roughly the same size as a small car. This massive heart pumps blood through their enormous bodies, supporting their life in the ocean. Blue whales spend their lives in the open sea, feeding primarily on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. They can consume up to 4 tons of krill every day. Despite their size, blue whales are known for their gentle nature and hauntingly beautiful songs that can be heard over long distances in the ocean. Isn't it amazing how such giants can glide gracefully through the water? Unbelievable record holder, Jaramon Kimura lives 116 years. Did you know that Jaramon Kimura from Japan holds the title for the longest-lived man in history? He reached an astonishing age of 116 years and 54 days, making him a remarkable figure in the world of longevity. Born in 1897, Kimura was also the last living person from that historic year, witnessing over a century of change and progress. His life spanned 3 different centuries, during which he saw the rise of technology, significant world events, and cultural shifts. Living to such an impressive age isn't just about good luck. It often involves a combination of genetics, lifestyle, and environment. Many supercentenarians like Kimura are known for their healthy diets, strong social connections, and positive attitudes. Although the secrets of longevity can vary from person to person, Kimura's legacy inspires many people to consider how lifestyle choices can influence health and lifespan. How incredible would it be to learn from his experiences and stories from so many years of life? Here's what actually happens when we connect with nature. The idea of sending a flag into a forest brings to mind a beautiful symbol of peace and unity. Imagine that flag fluttering gently in the breeze, its colors shining bright against the greens and browns of the trees. This gesture creates a powerful connection to nature, reminding us of our shared responsibility to care for our environment. Flags often stand for ideas we hold dear, and in this context, they can represent hope, harmony, and a longing for better days. As people witness this flag, it may inspire them to reflect on the importance of protecting our planet and fostering peaceful relationships, especially in times of conflict. Such imagery encourages us to come together, embracing our differences while striving for a harmonious existence. So next time you see a flag waving in the wind, think of the deeper meanings it may hold.